銀河鉄道39
Okay, let's read Chapter 3 of Volume 10 of Galaxy Express 39. We'll see what the title is on the next page. This is a very long chapter, so very likely we're going to split it up into 3 parts, but we'll see how it goes. Jiwawawa. Jiwawawa. Doustano? What's wrong? Semi no koe ga kikoeta. So the voices of cicadas were audible. I heard the voices of cicadas. Semi, cicadas. Semi no koe nante kita koto mo nai no ni, semi no koe ga kikoeta nda. Okay, so yeah. Even though the event, he's saying, like, even though I haven't heard the sound of cicadas before, cicada voices or whatever, hearing event, even though that doesn't exist, cicada voices were audible. That's kind of interesting. So even though I've never heard the voice of cicadas, the voices of cicadas were audible. I heard them. Yume no naka to ano hoshi to ga guzen ichi shita no ka shirane. Okay, so like in the middle of a dream and that planet, in the middle of a dream and that planet, naturally it's ichi. It's a coincidence. I think we're doing that. Agreement union. Ichi shita no ka shiranu. Shirane. Yeah, okay. Which I guess, again, like naturally being a coincidence, having done a coincidence with that planet and being in the middle of a dream, the shirane is, I guess, maybe like either like maybe you know, or something like that. Like maybe it's a coincidence. Green. Oh, that's Tetsuro. Green. Ishoku no hoshi da. It's a planet of just like a single color of green. Ishoku. Yeah. One color. So it's a planet of like one color of green, or it's all green. Midori no hoshi da. A green planet. So he just uses green and then midori, which is also green. Endless summer planato owari naki natsu no wakusei. The endless summer planet with and then okay. We're getting a lot of English and then Japanese repetition here. So it's the endless summer planet, said like as it were in English. And then Owarinaki is, again, like without an end, planet of summer. So you get kind of the English name and the Japanese name. But this would be the formal name. Owarinaki Natsu no Wakusei. Okay, and we're getting kind of the splash page here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Chapter 3, Owarinaki Natsu no Monogatari. So the story of summer without end. Endless summer story. And we see some trees here, and again we see the Jiwan. Jiwa-ji, Jiwa-ma. Jiwa. So those are the cicadas. We can see the semi-invisible. And we get some statements from the crew. Let's check it out. Just to confirm, 次の停車駅は終わりなき夏の惑星。As for the next train stopping station, it is the planet of endless summer. 停車時間は36時間16分と30秒. Okay, so as to the train stopping time, it is 36 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds. I guess this is the conductor still talking. 終わりなき夏の惑星, the planet of endless summer. 何か趣のある名前だね。何か趣。趣 is the meaning to go into the direction of. So, I guess it's a name that has like meaning of something. I don't know why nanika. Nanika, or somehow maybe in this case, somehow it's a name that has meaning, you know? この星はね、歴史が始まって以来、セミの声が届いたことがないわ。As for this planet, you know, history, since its inception, since the start of history, the voices of cicadas todaete, ceasing event does not exist. Meaning, since the history of this planet has started, the voices of cicadas have not stopped. So you ame no hoshi mo atta ne. Even that planet of rain, like that sort of a thing that happened like that. So they had been on the plane, the planet with the rain, where like again it never had stopped raining apparently since the planet was created or since the planet came to be. So he's saying, oh, so it's like that rain planet, huh? Oh, and we already saw this is our splash page. So, here comes the train in. Endless summer. And a scattering of insects. Cha cha cha. Ka ka ka. Ucha. All right. Shoo. There's the train at the station. Shawan. Or Jawan. Sounds more like, yeah, it's more insects. Jawan. あれはみんなセミか? As for that, everything, it's all semi. It's all cicadas. Jawan. そうよ. It is that way, indeed. まるでセミ交響曲だ. It's as if it's a cicada. Is that like cacophony? Or symphony? Kyoku, a symphony. It's as if it's a cicada symphony. Jawan. 気温もちょうどいいや. The temperature is also perfect. It's spot on. Just right. ちょうどいい. Oh. Okay. Sake-san. All right, we're getting another reference to a previous story. Sake-san 大陸ほど蒸し暑くもないしな. Okay. So, Sakezan was, oh boy, when was that? Many books ago. Literally the Sake Tarzan. So, that whole story. But Sakezan, to the extent of his continent, Sakezan's continent, mushi atsuku monai. The steamy hotness does not exist. So it's not as steamy and sultry as the continent of Sakezan. Mushi atsuku. Yeah, humid, sultry. 見渡す限り緑の野原だ. To the limit of what the eye can see, it's a field of green. Jiwa mama. Jiwa, jiwa, jiwa. Jam, jan, jawawaman, jawawan. Okay, lots of cicadas and insects making sound. We got our nice scenic, enjoying the planet before all the bad stuff happens, I'm sure. Moju da toka wani da toka wa inai no kana. So wild beasts or crocodiles, as for those things, or things like that, I guess, do they not exist, I wonder? Molju should just be wild beasts. Yeah. Yeah, so wild beasts, things like that, and as for crocodiles and things like that, not existing, I wonder? Sonna mono wa inai wa. As for those sorts of things, they do not exist. Doko mademo hoshi no hyoumen zentai ga. Everywhere and everywhere, the planet's surface over like the whole body. Hyoumen is just the surface. Yeah, and hyoumen zentai is just the whole surface. Everywhere and everywhere on the whole surface of the planet. Nadarakana kifuku no tsuzuku midori no nohara. It's a field of green, I guess, the whole way. Nadaraka is gently sloping, gentle, easy. Kifuku, undulating, continually undulating green field. That's what it is over the whole surface. Okay. Tampopo no howata da. Okay, tampopo is dandelions, so the howata must mean the seeds, but that's not seeds. Howata. What would that mean? Wata could mean like cotton. What would the ho mean? Howata da. What would just ho mean? Ear? Head of a plant? Maybe that's it, like head cotton? I don't know. I wonder what, I'm kind of surprised that that's not coming up. Let's see what I can find here. Howata. Tanpopono. Okay, well, maybe it's the whole name for the tanpopo. Tanpopono. Huh. Okay. Not clear. I can't get anything to come up on specifically Howata, but it's something along those lines. Clearly, it's not just the dandelion flower, it's the bits of the dandelion. Anyway, there we go. メーテル、天国っていうのはこんなところかもしれないね。So, メーテル, as for the thing called paradise, it's this sort of a place probably, isn't it? ここが天国でもまだ哲郎は死にたくないでしょ? This place, I guess, even if it's paradise or heaven, still as for Tetsuro not wanting to die, right? So it may be paradise, but you still don't want to die, right? Yeah. 機械の体の人間は死んでも天国へは行けないんだろうな。Yeah. As for humans with a machine body, even if they die, as for to heaven or paradise, not able to go, probably, right? あいつらは死ぬことはないものな. As for those people, meaning robot humans, people with a machine body, as for the event of dying, it doesn't exist. It's a thing that doesn't exist, isn't it? メーテル、機械の体の人間は、Okay, so メーテル, as for humans with a machine body, and then he gets kind of interrupted. Oh. Well, that was fast. メーテル! Tetsuro! Okay. Well. Okay, so he's watching, going back to the train. So it's him thumping along, grabbing his hat and his gun. Off he goes. Tetsuro-san, ダメですよ. 駅からあんまり離れては. Mr. Tetsuro, it's no good. No. From the station, as for departing or separating excessively. So it's no good to go too far from the station. そんなことを言ってもメーテルが Even if you say that sort of a thing, even if you say it, メーテル 36時間16分と30秒ですよ. So it's 36 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds. わかってるよ. I know. ブンコキン. Is that aita? Like ow? Yeah, it's aita. Anandai. What? Oh, what is it? 磁石ですよ. It's a compass, a magnetic stone. 磁石. Yeah. So da yo na. これじゃ方向がわからなくなるものな. That's right, I guess. This thing, direction, わからなくなる, becoming not understand thing. Wait. わからなくなるものな. I guess maybe he's saying like, because because it would be not understanding the direction. I guess that's why he needs this. これじゃ方向がわからなくなるものな. Yeah, I think he's not saying that. He's not talking mono like this thing. He's talking about like the planet is the thing of becoming not understanding the direction. I think that, I mean, it doesn't make any sense otherwise. Okay, so I'm still carting off Meitaru there. Oh, she lost her hat. Meitaru! Hachika! That direction? She's like dropping off her clothes. Ha! Ha! Fuka! Fuka! Or fua! 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 Fua is probably the rustling of the grass as he's going through it. Indeed, she's kind of looks like, you know, there's a head there, but it's just her clothes, probably, right? Oh, or that was like the entrance to something. Why? He's falling down the hole. Oh my gosh. And interestingly, right, it's a hole that's like roboticized, mechanized. This escalated quickly, man. What is this? I guess that's fua. Meitaru! So he's stuck now on some sort of spider web, and she's on some sort of examination table or something. Alright. Nandai, mo ippiki yasa ga katte ni yatte kita no kai? So a voice is talking here. What is this? One more animal bait randomly or freely has come in. Essa is a term for like animal bait or animal food, and ippiki gets used for counting small animals. So calling Tetsuro a small animal. Owa! Nara ii yo, essa wa ikura atte mo ii kara ne. If that's the case, meaning like another bait has come in, if that's the case, that's fine. As for bait, however much there is, that's fine. Basically, I can use as much as there is. However much, even if it exists, it's fine. That's why. B. Pushing some sort of button here. Looks like a machine hand or something, maybe. We'll see. Or maybe that's just a glove. Dosuru da. How doing intent or spirit? Like, what are you intending to do? This is like the bubbling of whatever this vat is. Gura gura yutete nitsumete abura o toru no sa. This is basically like boiling him down and collecting the fat. Taking the fat. Gura gura. Loose. Lolling. Yudede. That's to boil. So like, I guess like boiling you loose, and nitsumete is also kind of the same thing. No, it's not that. Oh, no, ni. Yeah, to boil down, to concentrate. So boiling it down till you're loose and concentrating that and collecting the fat, taking the fat. Abura, fat. Sosa. Indeed, that's right. Ooh. Oh yeah, 動物性の油は私の体をピカピカに磨くのにいるし. As for the animal of living creatures, I guess this is like will polish to a sparkle my body. No ni irushi. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to take no ni irushi, but it's polishing to a sparkle, pika pika, my body, as for the fat of living creatures, living animals. 関節が滑らかに動くためにはどうしてもいるしね。Okay, so kansetsu, some sort of joints? Joints. The joints, nameraka, smoothly or fluently for the purposes of moving. Oh yeah, okay. So as for the purposes of moving joints smoothly, doshitemo iru. I guess like whatever is good. By all means, at any cost. I'll do anything for my joints to move smoothly. Oh, okay. This is what the person that's been the creature that's been talking. Kikai ningen ka? Are you a machine human? Gura. Kikai ningen, a machine human. Fun, sonna mono nani sa? Humph. That sort of a thing. Not what is that? That sort of thing, nani. What is that sort of a thing? Ningen ga tsukutta kikai ga watashi tachi no karada no mane nano sa. Imitation sa. Okay, he's not asking like what. Sonamono, what is that sort of, I don't know, that's not quite the role here. But anyway, machines that I guess people made, or people making machines, our body's mimicry, it's an imitation. Okay, so ningen, yeah, I guess the machines that people make, that humans make, are imitations that are mimicry of our bodies. Omae o saki ni yudete abura o toru hou ga yosasou da ne? You boiling down ahead or first, and taking the oil, that direction seems to be good. So it seems like that would be a better thing to do. Boil you down and get your fat first. Omae no abura wa kochi ni kurabetara shitsu ga warusou dakara sa. As for your oil, in this direction, if do a comparison, the quality seems to be worse. That's why. I think what he's saying is, as for your oil, if you compare it to this direction, meaning meitoru, the quality seems to be worse. Like you're going to be the worse oil. Wow! Okay, it's just dropping him. Oh! Gura. Oku. Tetsuro. Zaban. Well, shoot. Maybe it's actually just like a nice warm bath. Oh, okay. Go. Gura, gura, gura. Bokon, bokon. Boom, 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 boom. All right, this is like a third of the way through the chapter. We're at 30 minutes. I think we can try to split this into two. That went faster than I thought. So let's go ahead and keep reading. We'll attempt to just do this in 2 parts rather than 3. That means I need to figure out a good halfway point between the 3 parts that I picked, but I'll take a stab at that. Put in another thing there. Okay. So here's Tetsuro spinning around in this thing. Hey. Tetsuro. Goo 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 gura. Abura. Abura, abura. It's funny. We get the 3 articulations, right? Kanji, hiragana, and katakana. It's all saying oil, 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 and laughing. But maybe, I mean, there's no difference in the sound. So I'm not sure why the effect of that here. This is perfect, right? Meitaro in her bikini, Tetsuro taking a bath, apparently, and this person's shocked. Okay, so what's going on? He's laughing. Furo wa kirai da kedo, kore wa ii yu da, ii kimochi da. So he's laughing and saying, as for bath, detestable. So I hate baths, but as for this, it's good hot water. It feels good. It's a good feeling. Gura, gura. He's splashing around. Boom, boom. So indeed, it wasn't really boiling. It was very pleasant. Sonna hazu wa? Question marks. It can't be, or that's sort of ought to be, like this shouldn't be. Hazu means like to ought, that something ought to happen. So like, how could this happen? How could this be? How could this be? Okay. Thank you. Futsu, wait. Interesting. Futsu, is that futsuto? Where's that futo? Oh, boiling point. Okay. Futoten. Futoten ga chigaon da wa. The boiling point is different. Huh? この星と地球型とでは何かの違いからお湯の沸く温度が違う. Okay. As for with this planet and Earth's style or the Earth's model, something of a difference, it's because it's some sort of a difference. Hot water boiling temperature is different. ここでいくら熱とになっていても、地球型の人間にとっては暑くもなんともない. In this place, the extent of the netsuto, or netto, the boiling water, even if it's becoming boiling water to that extent in this place, Earth's models humans, as for to them, atsuku mo なんともない. It's not even like, it'll just be warm. 暑くもなんともない. Yeah, it's not even really that hot. Oかしいね. 気圧が低いわけでもないのにね。気持ちがいいね. It's strange, you know, the atmospheric pressure, like a low reason, even though that doesn't exist. So, 低いわけでもないのに, even though the atmospheric pressure, a reason for that being low doesn't exist, the mood feels good. It feels good. あ、逃げるか? Oh, like running away? That's Tetsuro. いいわ、ほっといても Tetsuro. It's fine, even if you let him be, or let the person be. お風呂にゆっくり入って列車へ戻りましょう. Okay. Into the bath, leisurely let's enter, and to the train let's return. So let's take our time in the bath and return to the train. So she jumps in. Okay, so they had a nice bath. And I guess they're on their way back. Yuagari de midori no sogen no chimpo. It's not that chimpo. Chimpo nante umarete hajimete da. Nanimo kamo seiketsu ni natta mitai da yo. All right, let me look a little bit better at this. Yuagari. After taking a bath. And Solgen is a grassy field. So a green grassy field. Yeah, grass-covered plain. Oh, sampo. Chimpo would be really funny. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, so after taking a bath, a walk or whatever in a green field of grass, first time since born. So this is the first time since I've been born, taking a walk in a green grassy field after taking a bath. Everything seiketsu ni seems to have become seiketsu. Everything seems to have become clean, hygienic, or virtuous, immaculate. Koyu hoshi ni ireba, Tetsuro mo ofuro ga suki ni naru no kamo ne. I guess like on this sort of a planet, if existed, even Tetsuro, Baz liking will become probably. So, yeah, I think that all kind of makes sense. A little bit more naturally. If you lived on this sort of a planet, Tetsuro, even you might become liking of Baz. You might even start enjoying Baz. Okay. We should be able to make another 5 pages, I think. Jiwa-wa-wa-wa, jiwa-wa-wa-wa, jiwa-wa-wa-wa. Okashi na meiteru. It's strange, you know, meiteru. Nani ga? What's that? こんないいところなのになぜ人間が移住しないだろう? This sort of a place. This sort of a good place, even though. So even though there's a place this nice, why humans, iju, migration, not existing, I wonder. Why don't humans migrate or move here? Koko wa insecta no shihai suru hoshi dakara yo. As for this place, it's a planet. It's because it's a planet where the insectas do control. It's doing the control of the insectas. Well, you can get the insect, right? Insecta. So instead of insecto for insect, it's the insectors. Insectors. 昆虫人間のことかい? The event of Konshu humans. Konshu here. Insect humans. So do you mean insect humans? Konshu ningen. Indeed, yes. Kikai bunmei no idai na otehon. Okay, otehon is like an example, like a picture example book, or what would the term be? A picture. When you say something is like the picture perfect or perfect example of something. Tehon, a copybook, model pattern. Bunmei is culture here. Yeah, civilization. So a machine culture or civilization's idai na example. Great example. It's a great example of machine culture or civilization. This place. Daishizen ga unda kozo geijutsu no saiko ketsusaku or kessaku. Kessaku is masterpiece. So the highest masterpiece of construction art, kozo is just construction, and geijutsu is just going to be like the art of it. Yeah. Unda here is birthed, and Daishizen. Oh, great nature. Mother Nature. Yeah, okay. So Mother Nature, like birthed art of construction of the highest masterpiece. So that's what she's calling this place. Okay. Kikai mo tsukatte ta shi na. Even machines using, I guess. Kikai mo tsukatte ta shi na. Ja, naze insecta wa yoso no sekai e dete ikanai ndai? Okay, well, why, as for the insectors, to other planets, going out, like not doing, why aren't they going out to other planets? Hoka no hoshi e motto hirogatte habikotte mo yosaso nano ni. To other planets, all the more spreading habikotte Oh, okay. So even though it would seem good that even if they moved and spread all the more of other planets. Oh, wait a minute. I thought she was going to say something. Yosaso nanoni. Oh, that's still Tetsuro. Like, it seems like it would be good if they spread to even more planets, so why haven't they done that? I think that's right. 他の星はもっと広がってはびこっても良さそうなのに. Yeah, yeah. So this is just Tetsuro continuing to talk. ここは終わりのない夏の他には何にもないところだよ. As for this place, an ending not existing summer, no hoka ni wa. As for, I guess, like otherwise, it's a place nani mo nai. I guess like it's a place not like any other. Koko wa owari no nai yatsu no hoka ni wa. I get, or this is a place where there's nothing but a summer that doesn't end, or it's maybe this place being a place of not existing or not ending summer. It's not like any other place. I'm not quite sure which one. Uh-oh. Shasho-san, Mr. Conductor. Phew, Tetsuro-san, yokatta. Kuware nakute. Wait. Oh, okay, so whew, Mr. Tetsuro, I'm glad you weren't eaten. Kuware nakute. Not being eaten. どうしてこんなところに? Why in this sort of place? Like, why are you here? 列車から車掌が離れていいの? From the train, the conductor departing, is that okay? Is that good? 離れたくて離れたわけじゃありませんよ. Wanting to leave and leaving reason does not exist. Wait. Hana takute. Wanting to depart or wanting to separate. Hanareta wake. Yeah, and I guess like separating reason does not exist, or like there was no reason to separate, even if I wanted to separate. Mite kudasai. Please look. Ah! Is that the train? Okay. Oops, sorry. 羽のあるインセクターがワンワン押し寄せてきて眉をかけてしまいました。これでは身動きできません。Okay, so wing existing insectors with wings, wan, which I guess is like buzzing and swarming. Normally that would be like dogs barking. Oshiosetekite. To advance, to close in. They came closing in. What else can wan mean? Bao, yeah. Clamoring, it can mean clamoring and echoing, so that's probably the mood here. And mayu o kakete shimamash, and they pulled together a mayu, which is that cocoon? Yeah, a cocoon, a mayu. And as for with this mu goki, moving and stirring is not possible. Oh, shikata ga nai node, because there was no choice, because nothing I could do. Yatto ana o akete dashutsu shitan desu ka. Finally opened up a hole and did escape. So because I couldn't do anything, I opened up a hole, I made a hole and escaped. Kanari kyoko ya tetsudo keibitae wa. As for towards the administration office and the railway police squad, meaning like communication. Mochiron renraku shimashita ga. Of course, did communications. Of course, I contacted them, but mayu no naka kara de wa tsushin ga todoita no yara, todokanai no yara. As for because being on the inside of the cocoon, the transmission, did it not arrive? Or is it not reaching? Or did it not reach or not able to reach? Like he basically is saying he doesn't know whether the transmission is making it or not. Hontou da. これじゃどうにもならない. It's true. As for this thing, it is donimo. It's helpless, futile. Nothing can be done. Whatever you do will not become, I guess. Oh, so this is the inside of the egg, or the cocoon, and there's the train kind of strung up in the middle there. 考えてみたら、この星は昆虫だらけなんだな. Okay, so try thinking, as for this planet, it's covered with insects. That's why, right? That's still Tetsuro. Watashi tachi wa actually, this is probably the conductor, because Tetsuro doesn't normally say watashi tachi. Watashi tachi wa abura o shiborare kaketa mono ne. Well, the conductor also doesn't typically talk like this. Maybe it's still Tetsuro then. As for us, it's the event of like basically getting oil. Squeezing out. Oil being squeezed out. Shibo. Yeah. As for us, being squeezed out for oil, it's that thing. Okay. This is going to be roughly the halfway point, I hope. We'll see. I think there's still a lot of dialogue in the end of this chapter, though, so it still may be an hour or longer session for the rest of the chapter. But we'll pause here now, and we will finish off, or try to finish off the chapter then. Next time, we'll see if they're able to get the train free and what other crazy things will happen. So next time with chapter 3.